All right, we should be live now. What's up, everybody? Hopefully your weekend was absolutely phenomenal. Hopefully your DFS went well on Sunday. Nice day over here. Hopefully you guys can share in that and it was profitable for you. And if it wasn't, that's okay. We got a showdown tonight. You can win it back, or you can just hold off, win it back next week, and win a little back right now. Either way, we'll get back there. It's all good. We're going to do this thing together, guys. All right, let's talk about tonight's slate. We got ourselves a showdown. We got Ravens hosting the Colts tonight. And let's get it on. Click that thumbs up button if you can. Subscribe to the station if you're new to it. And just to reiterate, guys, we got a $50 rebate available for all new NFL-only customers today. So the NFL package gets you the rest of the NFL season. It's on the website for $125. Purchase it today at that price, and I'll get you a $50 rebate by the end of the day. All right, subscribe to the station if you're new to it. We're going to make this one quick today. Real quick, and let's start with the easiest play on the board. That's Lamar Jackson. He is going to be monster chalk, not just monster chalk in the sense he's going to be in 90% plus lineups. We're talking probably 95% plus. He also might be over 50% owned at the captain position. For me, you guys know I mostly play cash games when it comes to showdowns. So, like, for me, that's an easy play at the captain position. I would struggle to fade him in the captain spot anywhere. His upside is just so much better than everybody else's on this slate. His floor is better than everybody else's on the slate. I just put him in the captain spot and move on from there. Not even much of a decision on my part. That's a pretty easy one in my opinion. Next up, let's talk about Mark Andrews. So all the prices here, DraftKings is off this morning. You can't get away currently, at least not in my state apparently, from the pricing. But Mark Andrews is only $6,600, not $9,900. He's very affordable for his potential upside. You've seen the chemistry back with Lamar the last couple of games. This guy is due for the touchdown. I would not be surprised at all if they really make it a point to try to get him in the end zone tonight when given the opportunity. He's easy to build with. We know he's good. And even though there's a couple other guys that average more points than him this year, for their careers, he is right up there. He's very, very affordable for who he is. I want to get him on my roster tonight. I think he scores tonight. It's just a gut feeling. Nothing else than that. I can't back that up with data or stats, but I think they get him in the end zone tonight. Give me some Mark Andrews. Next up, let's move over to the Colts for a little bit and talk about the running back situation. So let's talk about Nyheim Hines. This is another guy. He's very, very affordable for his upside. And I think the key here is I believe the Ravens are about 7-point favorites right now. How do you think the game plays out? If you think the Ravens roll and they're up by a good amount, then you have to love Nyheim Hines. He comes in as that little PPR back, really difficult to cover out of the backfield. He's very, very explosive. You can see him rack up those PPR points. If you think this is a close game, I probably wouldn't be trying to get Nyheim Hines on my roster. We know that from just a carry standpoint, he's not going to be up there. He's all about those PPR points. So tell yourself a story. I kind of think Baltimore plays pretty well tonight, and they win this one by, I think there's a good chance they cover that 7 points. So I kind of like Nyheim Hines. If you think differently, then you really shouldn't be that interested in him because of he's kind of in a weird price point for building around. Next up, let's talk about another running back, Mr. Marlon Mack, only $600. This is the top cheap option in my opinion. Hasn't done much yet this year, but he had 10 carries and a reception last week. So he should get a couple early touches to help relieve Jonathan Taylor. If you feel like Baltimore rolls, he could be out of the game plan real early, but I think as far as the dirt cheap options, and we know how these showdowns set up where they're really top heavy with stars, guys like Lamar. I mean, all the quarterbacks are always up there, the best players, which would be, Pittman, Hollywood Brown, guys like that. If you want to get them in your lineup, one really, really cheap guy helps. And right now at this price tag, I mean, how many other people below $1,000 on here had 10 plus touches last week? None of them. Is he going to get 10 touches today? 10 might be a stretch, but I think he's a good opportunity to get 5. And at under $1,000, we can live with the results on that, especially if it gets the other guys in the lineup that you care about. Last up, let's talk about Justin Tucker. So this dude is just flat out, he is the opposite of the end of the Green Bay Cincy game yesterday. If you didn't see the end of the Green Bay Cincy game yesterday, my boy Crosby and the Cincinnati rookie kicker, whose name, McPherson maybe, eludes me, missed 5 field goals in the last few minutes of regulation and overtime before Mason Crosby finally hit one. It was disgusting and ugly. This guy is the opposite of that. I think we all know Justin Tucker's probably, at this point, has to be just known as the best kicker of all time. Yes, you can make your conversations for a guy who had a few bigger clutch kicks, on bigger stages, but this guy's everything you'd want out of a kicker. He's so reliable. He's money from 50 plus, having a huge season so far. They can kick him out there and trust. They can rely on him from 50 plus more than any other kicker in the game. So he is a really nice piece, just kind of filling as that last piece. Yes, kickers don't have the ceiling of a wide receiver or anything like that, but he comes with a really, really reliable floor. And if you really like your other 5 guys and he slides in nicely, like my lineup's kind of looking right now, you really have to trust Justin Tucker. So that's what I got for today, guys. I wish you all the best of luck. I told you I'd keep it quick. This has got to be one of the faster videos of all time. Appreciate you guys watching. Click that thumbs up button. Good luck tonight, and I will see you soon.